Here's something incredible about ancient toothpaste. Ancient civilizations had some of the strangest ideas when it came to dental care. Instead of the minty, fresh paste we use today, they relied on abrasive materials like crushed bones, oyster shells, and even ashes to scrub their teeth clean. While these rough ingredients effectively remove food particles and plaque, they probably did not do much for breath freshening. Can you imagine how that must have felt? Picture someone using gritty toothpaste made from charred remains or crushed sea creatures. Unlike the smooth, sweet flavors we enjoy now, these early toothpaste alternatives likely left a lot to be desired in terms of taste and smell. Thankfully, modern science has led us to develop gentle and effective dental products that not only clean, but also leave our breath fresh and pleasant. How far have we come in the quest for a bright smile? Have you seen Dubai's extraordinary gold banknote yet? This eye-catching 500 dirham note isn't just currency, it's a glittering souvenir that showcases the city's luxurious flair. Made with 0.1 grams of pure 24-karat gold, each banknote is valued at about $3 but packs a punch as a collectible item. Featuring a unique serial number, these notes ensure authenticity, making them irresistible to collectors and tourists alike. Imagine the delight of holding a piece of gold in your hand that also acts as a funky keepsake from your travels. Dubai takes pride in its unique offerings, and this banknote stands out as a symbol of the opulence and creativity found in the city. You won't just find typical souvenirs like keychains or postcards. Instead, you get a tangible piece of art blended with traditional currency. The introduction of this gold banknote reflects Dubai's innovative spirit and its desire to blend culture with modernity. So if you ever visit this dazzling city, keep an eye out for this sparkling gem that makes a perfect conversation starter. Believe it or not, coffee fuels our workdays. Today, coffee consumption has skyrocketed, with some individuals drinking enough espresso to power a rocket launch. In fact, people have come to depend on this caffeinated drink to boost their productivity. Reports suggest that the average worker often spends more time daydreaming about their next cup of coffee than actually concentrating on work tasks. This obsession with caffeine isn't just a harmless quirk. It reflects our fast-paced lifestyle where energy boosts are essential for juggling responsibilities. Interestingly, coffee has seeped into our culture, leading to the rise of coffee shops that serve as social hotspots. Studies even indicate that a moderate intake of coffee can improve focus and cognitive function. However, with the prevalence of coffee culture, one has to ask, are we becoming too reliant on caffeine to get through the day? While coffee can provide that much-needed jolt, finding a balanced approach to energy boosts might be just as important for our overall well-being. Here's a wild fact about mussels. Mussels are more than just tasty treats. They act as vital indicators of water health. When mussel populations thrive, it's a clear sign that their aquatic environment is thriving too, suggesting that everything from the water quality to the surrounding ecosystem is in good shape. These amazing creatures filter water as they feed, helping to keep it clean and clear by removing pollutants and excess nutrients. However, if mussel numbers start to decline, it often points to problems like pollution or an ecological imbalance, warning us that something isn't right in the ecosystem. That makes mussels essential not just for their habitats, but also for maintaining the overall health of our environment. So the next time you see mussels, remember they're more than just a meal. They're guardians of our water's health. Prepare to be amazed by flamboyance of flamingos. This delightful term perfectly captures the colorful charm of these beautiful birds. Flamingos are more than just stunning in their pink feathers, which derive their hue from the food they consume, such as shrimp and algae. Their social behavior is equally captivating. When you observe them together, you notice they aren't merely congregating. A group of flamingos often forms close-knit communities that showcase unique dance moves and synchronized preening rituals. This vibrant display plays a crucial role in attracting mates, emphasizing the importance of social interactions in their lives. Flamingos communicate through various vocalizations and body language, expressing everything from their alarm to affection, creating a rich tapestry of communication. Watching these slender-legged creatures wade gracefully through the water, remember that their flamboyance goes beyond appearances. It's integral to their social dynamics. So the next time you spot a gathering of flamingos, consider you're witnessing a true flamboyance in action, showcasing their beauty and social finesse. Let's uncover the truth about South Korea's spy hotline. In a world where security is increasingly vital, South Korea has established an emergency hotline, a 113, specifically for reporting suspected spies or espionage activities. This measure highlights the nation's serious security concerns, especially given its close geographical ties to North Korea. Citizens are encouraged to be vigilant and report any suspicious behavior, as even small observations can lead to significant discoveries. The hotline is part of a broader effort by the South Korean government to protect national interests and ensure the safety of its citizens in the face of potential threats. By empowering everyday people to participate in national security, South Korea aims to create a proactive community that can swiftly address any unusual activities. Have you ever thought about what it means to be vigilant in your own neighborhood? Guess what really drives global pork production? China proudly raises more than half of the world's pigs, boasting over 440 million of these animals, while the United States trails behind with just 73 million. This massive difference highlights China's dominance in the pork industry, a major player on the global stage. Pigs hold a special place in Chinese culture, symbolizing prosperity and good fortune. Pork is not just a staple in the Chinese diet, it is a key ingredient in many beloved dishes, from dumplings to sweet and sour pork. This strong cultural connection fuels the demand for pork within China, influencing its extensive production methods. With such high numbers, China effectively shapes international markets and the global economy's dynamics, impacting prices and trade. As the world's appetite for pork grows, especially in developing countries, can China maintain its position as the top pig producer? You won't believe the color of Thailand's Red Pool. This stunning natural attraction, located in Koh Samui, appears to have water that is a vibrant red. However, it's not due to any dye or contamination, as you might think. Instead, this fascinating effect is created by a clever combination of red, yellow, and orange tiles that beautifully line the pool's bottom. When sunlight hits the water, the unique arrangement of colors works with light refraction, creating an optical illusion that tricks our eyes. Visitors often find themselves captivated by this vivid sight, snapping pictures and marveling at nature's artistry. The Red Pool has become a must-visit spot for tourists who want to experience something extraordinary and share their experiences on social media. Next time you consider a trip to Thailand, make sure to add this remarkable location to your checklist. With its breathtaking visuals and striking colors, the Red Pool challenges our perceptions and adds a splash of wonder to the beauty found in nature. Did you know baseball teams use over 100,000 balls? Each Major League Baseball, MLB season, requires an astonishing number of baseballs due to the fast-paced nature of games. With every pitch, hit, and home run, the wear and tear on the ball can lead to a significant turnover. In fact, teams go through thousands of baseballs just in one season. This high demand for fresh baseballs ensures that players always have a reliable and well-crafted ball to use. Every baseball is inspected and approved for play, and many are used for only a few pitches before being replaced. It's fascinating to think about how such a simple piece of equipment plays a crucial role in America's pastime. Over the course of the season, these baseballs are not only integral to the game's quality, but also represent a major logistical effort by teams to keep the game running smoothly. Isn't it interesting to see how much goes into one of our favorite sports? You might be shocked to learn that anteaters eat 35,000 ants daily. These incredible creatures have a flair for snacking on insects, making them true champions in the ant-eating world. With their long, slender snouts and super sticky tongues, anteaters are evolutionarily crafted for this unique diet. A flick of their tongues can reach an astonishing speed of 160 times per minute, allowing them to swiftly capture ants and termites with precision. Their sharp claws are not just for show, they play a vital role in helping anteaters break through tough surfaces like decaying logs and hard-packed soil to access their favorite meals. What might appear as a massive feast is merely a tedious daily ritual, as the average anteater dedicates up to 12 hours hunting for food. Can you picture that? Roaming through grasslands and forests for hours on end, they tirelessly forage for nourishment. This fascinating behavior showcases the remarkable diversity in nature and highlights how various species adapt to their environments. Each ant consumed not only fuels the anteater, but also illustrates the intricate web of life where every creature has its essential part. Did you know about the incredible Olmec civilization? The Olmecs flourished in what is now Mexico long before the Mayans and Aztecs ever existed. They are best known for their striking giant stone heads, which can be as large as cars. These impressive sculptures, made from basalt, illustrate the Olmecs' remarkable artistry and advanced techniques. Additionally, they created some of the earliest cities in Mesoamerica, laying down the groundwork for cultures that came later. The Olmecs' influence can be seen in their trading networks, religious beliefs, and social structures, which inspired future civilizations in the region. They likely played a significant role in the development of writing and calendar systems in Mesoamerica. Despite their achievements, the Olmec civilization eventually declined, leaving behind a fascinating yet mysterious legacy. What can we learn from their remarkable history? You won't believe this about the Le Mans race. The 24 Hours of Le Mans is an incredible endurance race that stands out as the most prestigious of its kind in the world. This iconic event, held annually in France since 1923, pushes teams to their limits as they compete for a full 24 hours straight. Imagine racing through day and night, where every driver must exhibit unparalleled skills and precision. The course features a thrilling mix of public roads and a closed track, which demands not only speed, but also strategic thinking. Teamwork plays a crucial role, as drivers often switch mid-race, relying on their colleagues for assistance and quick adjustments. It's not just about raw power. Each vehicle undergoes brilliant engineering to endure the grueling hours while facing unpredictable weather and fierce competition. From heart-stopping turns to calculated pit stops, every team must stay alert and manage risks effectively. The Le Mans race is not just a test of speed, it's a true measure of endurance for both the machines and the talented drivers behind the wheel. Hard to believe, but communities thrive without much talking. In a fascinating exploration of human connections, researchers have found that people can build strong communities even when they don't engage in lengthy conversations. This challenges our usual understanding of social interaction. In these environments, individuals come together, sharing resources and supporting one another, which fosters unity and collaboration. Think about it. While chatting and socializing are important, they aren't the only ways to create bonds. Instead, shared experiences and common goals can form the basis of a thriving community. This intriguing dynamic suggests that the fabric of society can be woven through actions and shared values, rather than just words. Understanding this could reshape how we think about relationships and community building. So, can we reconsider our reliance on talk when it comes to connecting with others? Surprisingly, it's a fact that banks can make mistakes. In 2005, a major incident shook the financial world when a Japanese bank accidentally sold shares of GCOM for $610,000, far exceeding the intended price. This blunder not only stunned investors, but also sparked debates about the reliability of financial institutions. Mistakes like this can happen due to various factors, such as miscommunication or technical glitches. This particular error led to intense scrutiny over the bank's processes and practices. After such a significant mistake, the bank had to quickly rectify the situation, which included trying to retrieve the shares and managing disgruntled investors. Financial markets can be unpredictable, and even the most seasoned professionals aren't immune to errors. This incident serves as a reminder of the importance of vigilance in financial transactions. What other surprises might the financial world hold? Have you ever wondered why glaciers are alive? Glaciers are dynamic natural forces that constantly shape the landscape around them, showcasing their incredible power and movement. As they flow down mountainsides, they carve out majestic valleys, leaving behind a breathtaking geography filled with lakes and fjords. When massive chunks of ice break off a glacier, a dramatic process known as calving, they create thunderous sounds that resonate across the land, almost like nature's own symphony. Picture yourself at the edge of a tranquil lake when suddenly a large piece of ice crashes into the water, sending waves cascading outward. This stunning event illustrates how glaciers not only transform physical landscapes, but also play a crucial role in our planet's ecosystems. However, glaciers are facing a grave challenge. Rising global temperatures are causing them to retreat at alarming rates, leading to rising sea levels and impacting unique habitats. Each calving moment tells a story of resilience and change, reminding us that glaciers are more than mere ice formations. They are vital components of Earth's climate system and indicators of environmental shifts. So as we consider the fate of these magnificent giants, one question remains: what future awaits our glaciers in a warming world? Prepare to be amazed by dysphonia's impact on your mornings. Dysphonia describes the struggle many people face when getting out of bed, often tied to feelings of anxiety, depression, or even poor sleep quality. Imagine waking up with the alarm clock blaring, but finding that the cozy sheets and soft pillows are so inviting that you can't summon the energy to get up. This phenomenon is more common than you might think. For some, just the thought of facing the day can be overwhelming. Factors like stress or mental health challenges can make the idea of rising from bed feel almost impossible. The resulting struggle can lead to a cycle of frustration and fatigue. Thankfully, understanding dysphonia can be the first step toward breaking this cycle. By addressing the root causes, such as improving sleep hygiene or seeking support for mental health, individuals can reclaim their mornings and start the day with renewed energy and focus. What strategies could help you overcome dysphonia? Discover the surprising truth about wooden cars in Wallafern. During World War II, when metal was in short supply, some manufacturers turned to wood to keep car production alive. These wooden cars, built with frames made of sturdy timber, were surprisingly durable and helped meet the urgent need for transportation. However, driving these lightweight vehicles came with a downside. They were fire hazards. Imagine cruising down the road in a car that could potentially turn into a pile of ash if it caught fire. The use of wood, while resourceful, made drivers worry about what might happen in an accident or even from a simple spark. Despite their innovative design, these wooden cars served as a reminder of the wartime shortages and the lengths people had to go to keep moving. It's fascinating how necessity shapes such unusual solutions during tough times, don't you think? Why exactly does the water bear defy nature's laws? Tardigrades, affectionately known as water bears, astonish scientists with their extraordinary resilience. These minuscule creatures, measuring only 0.5 millimeters, can endure conditions that would obliterate most life forms. They withstand intense heat, freezing temperatures close to absolute zero, and an absence of water. When faced with such extremes, tardigrades enter a remarkable state called tun, where they curl up into a cryptobiotic ball. This process allows them to halt all metabolic activities and lose nearly all of their body water. In this suspended state, they can survive for decades, only to revive once conditions improve and water becomes available. In 2007, they made history as the first animals to endure the harsh vacuum of space, a feat that has spurred scientific interest in their potential applications in long-term space travel, cryopreservation techniques, and even cancer resistance. By studying these remarkable organisms, researchers are unlocking the secrets of biological resilience, ultimately redefining our understanding of life itself. Could these tiny water bears hold the key to surviving the extremes of the universe? Is it really true that surprising truth? 1/3 of Italians avoid the internet? It might come as a shock in our digitally dominated age, but nearly 1/3 of Italians consciously choose to unplug and fully embrace life beyond screens. Instead of endlessly scrolling through social media platforms, many Italians find joy in activities like reading daily newspapers, enjoying rich conversations over a steaming cup of coffee at a local cafe, and savoring the simple pleasures of everyday life. This practice springs from deep-rooted cultural values that prioritize meaningful connections and real-life interactions over the fleeting nature of online engagement. Picture a sunlit Italian piazza, bustling and alive, with the laughter of children, the clatter of espresso cups, and animated discussions under the shade of ancient trees. For these Italians, the act of living in the moment includes delights such as the aroma of freshly baked pizza wafting through the air or engaging with friends to share stories from their daily routines. This commitment to community and real-world experiences illustrates how stepping away from technology can cultivate richer, more fulfilling lives. Isn't it time we learn from this Italian approach? Hard to believe, but Laos has unique seasons. In the heart of Southeast Asia lies Laos, a country renowned for its diverse culture and breathtaking natural beauty. Its weather is defined by two main seasons that greatly influence the lifestyle of its people. The dry season lasts from November to April, characterized by clear skies and warm temperatures, making it an ideal time for travelers and locals alike to embark on outdoor adventures. Visitors flock to explore the vibrant markets filled with local crafts and delicious foods, or to take in the awe-inspiring vistas along the Mekong River. Conversely, from May to October, the rainy season transforms the landscape completely. Monsoon rains nourish the earth, resulting in flourishing greenery and vibrant colors that paint the scenery, even though heavy downpours can disrupt plans. This seasonal cycle is crucial for agriculture, supporting rice cultivation and other crops that sustain the population. Moreover, numerous festivals celebrate these changes, reflecting the cultural tapestry of Laos. With such dynamic seasons shaping its environment and lifestyles, it's no wonder that Laos leaves a lasting impression on each visitor. Guess what really drives a plane to crash? In 2009, a bizarre incident unfolded when a small plane was caught in a shocking scenario involving a crocodile smuggled aboard. Mid-flight, the crocodile managed to escape its confines, creating chaos among the passengers. As everyone panicked and shifted their weight in a desperate attempt to escape the reptile, the aircraft lost its balance and ultimately crashed. It's hard to imagine the sheer terror contributing to such a disaster. Tragically, only one person survived this harrowing event, while the crocodile did not make it. This unusual story not only highlights the dangers of smuggling animals, but also serves as a reminder of how unexpected circumstances can lead to disastrous outcomes. Smuggling wildlife is not just illegal, it's a serious risk for everyone involved, including innocent passengers. What would you do in such a wild situation? Did you know sea cucumbers can be toxic? These fascinating ocean creatures have a unique defense mechanism. They produce a toxic substance known as halithurin. This toxin is stored in specialized structures called Cuvierian tubules, allowing sea cucumbers to react quickly when threatened. When faced with a predator, a sea cucumber can release halithurin onto its surface, creating a chemical barrier that deters attackers. But that's not all. In extreme cases, some species can even expel parts of their internal organs to escape danger. This bizarre act not only confuses predators, but also allows the sea cucumber to regenerate lost organs over time. Nature is full of surprises, and sea cucumbers certainly prove that. Their ability to adapt and defend themselves in the harsh realities of the ocean showcases the incredible inventiveness of living beings. So next time you're at a beach or aquarium, remember these quirky creatures and the magic of their survival tactics. Isn't it amazing how life can find such unusual ways to thrive? Ever tried controlling your dreams while sleeping? Approximately 55% of people have experienced lucid dreaming, which is when you're aware that you're dreaming and can even shape the story. Imagine flying over your hometown or meeting a favorite character from a book. Sounds exciting, right? There are ways to increase your chances of having a lucid dream. Keeping a dream journal helps you remember your dreams better, while performing reality checks throughout the day can make you recognize when you're dreaming. By practicing these techniques, you might unlock amazing adventures in your sleep. Lucid dreaming is not just a fantastic experience. It also offers insights into how our minds work. You can explore your thoughts and feelings or confront fears in a safe environment. As more people discover the power of their dreams, the question arises, how do we tap into this fascinating phenomenon for personal growth and creativity? Whether you're curious or looking for a way to spice up your sleep, lucid dreaming can be a thrilling journey of self-exploration. Prepare to be amazed by sharp knives. They may seem intimidating, but sharp knives are actually much safer than dull ones. Why? because sharp blades need less pressure to slice through food, which means you have more control while cutting. When you use a dull knife, you're often pushing harder to get the job done, which increases the chances of slipping and potentially causing a nasty cut. Imagine trying to slice a tomato. A sharp knife glides through effortlessly, while a dull blade can skid off the surface. This is why chefs and home cooks alike prefer sharp knives for their efficiency and safety. By investing a little time in keeping your knives sharp, you not only make your cooking easier, but also create a safer kitchen environment. So the next time you're preparing a meal, remember to reach for that sharp knife. Your fingers will thank you. Ready for a giant camera surprise? In 1900, the Mammoth camera took the title of the largest camera in the world, weighing an astonishing 1,411 pounds and measuring over 13 feet tall. This colossal piece of equipment was specifically designed to capture entire trains in one photograph, an impressive feat for its time. Imagine needing a team of 15 people just to operate this gigantic machine. Photographers had to work in coordination, carefully manipulating the camera while managing the massive film plates it used. The Mammoth camera represented a blend of ingenuity and creativity, pushing the boundaries of photography and showcasing the technology of the early 20th century. It was a game changer, allowing for breathtaking images that vividly displayed the era's engineering marvels. While today we can snap pictures on our phones without a second thought, back then, capturing a train required meticulous planning and a hefty dose of teamwork. Isn't it amazing how far we've come in the world of photography? Is it really true that dragons can dance during New Year? The dragon dance is one of the most captivating traditions during the Chinese New Year festivities, bringing communities together in vibrant celebration. Performed by a skilled team of dancers, this dynamic art form features participants maneuvering underneath a long, colorful, cloth dragon that undulates and twists gracefully through the streets. Far beyond mere choreography, the dragon dance is steeped in rich symbolism. In Chinese culture, the dragon is a revered creature, often viewed as a bringer of good luck and prosperity. By performing this dance, communities aim to scare away evil spirits while inviting fortune for the year ahead. Each movement mimics the flow of water, symbolizing strength and power, while the accompanying drumming sets a thrilling pace that amplifies the excitement. Spectators are often mesmerized as the dragon weaves through the crowds, with dancers adorned in vibrant costumes, surrounded by the crackle of fireworks and joyous festive music. This enchanting spectacle not only honors age-old traditions, but also fosters a sense of community and optimism for a prosperous new year ahead. Have you ever met a 400-million-year-old fish? The coelacanth, often called a living fossil, has fascinated scientists since its discovery in 1938 off the coast of South Africa. This remarkable fish belongs to an ancient lineage that dates back to the Devonian period, which started around 419 million years ago. Coelacanths were thought to have gone extinct about 66 million years ago, along with the dinosaurs, until a fisherman caught one in the Indian Ocean. Unlike most fish, which have a single dorsal fin, coelacanths possess a unique lobed fin structure that closely resembles the limbs of land animals. They have a fascinating hunting style, using a unique ability to detect electric fields generated by prey in murky waters. Their deep-sea habitat means that we're still learning about their behavior and biology. By studying these extraordinary creatures, scientists gain insights into evolutionary history and the transition from water to land. The coelacanth reminds us just how diverse and resilient life on Earth can be. Isn't it exciting to think about such ancient beings still swimming in our oceans? Is it really true that homes hold 300,000 items? It might sound unbelievable, but recent studies show that the average American household contains roughly 300,000 possessions. From kitchen gadgets to clothing, books, and toys, we tend to gather a ton of stuff over the years. This tendency can be explained by our desire to keep up with trends, hold on to memories, or simply avoid throwing things away. Many people might find it hard to believe how much they accumulate without even trying. Plus, in the age of online shopping, it's easier than ever to add to our collection. The surprising part is that with so many items, it can often feel overwhelming and cluttered. Some experts suggest that simplifying our belongings can lead to a more organized and happier life. Have you ever thought about how many items are in your own home? Let's uncover the truth about the Crusades. These were a series of fervent religious wars waged by European Christians in the medieval period, primarily aimed at recapturing the Holy Land from Muslim rule. While many of these military campaigns did not achieve their ambitious goals, the Crusades had a surprising side effect. They significantly boosted trade between Europe and the Middle East. This exchange brought not only goods but also innovations and ideas that transformed society. New technologies like advanced shipbuilding and improvements in navigation spread back to Europe, sparking growth and exploration. However, the Crusades also intensified religious tensions and created lasting divisions that affected Christian and Muslim relations for centuries. Furthermore, political power shifted as new alliances formed, forever altering the landscape of Europe and the Middle East. So did the Crusades shape our modern world more than we realize? Let's uncover the truth about uncombable hair syndrome. This rare genetic disorder, also called chevron coiffables, affects how hair grows, causing it to be dry, frizzy, and incredibly difficult to style. People with this condition often find their hair stands out and resists being combed flat. It typically appears in infancy, and unlike ordinary bedhead, the hair has a unique texture that gives it a wild, untamed look. Researchers believe this disorder is caused by mutations in specific genes responsible for hair structure, leading to the distinct characteristics seen in those with uncombable hair syndrome. While it may sound frustrating, many who have it embrace their unique hairstyles and even consider them a badge of honor. Although there is no cure yet, understanding this condition helps create awareness and acceptance of diverse hair types. Isn't it fascinating how our genes can create such extraordinary differences in our hair? Wolves are more flexible in love than you think. Although many people believe that wolves are strictly monogamous, they actually demonstrate surprising adaptability in their relationships. While these magnificent creatures do form strong pair bonds and often mate for life, they are not bound to a single partner forever. If a wolf's mate dies or cannot reproduce, it will actively seek a new companion. This behavior shows that their connections are largely driven by survival instincts and the need to ensure the continuation of their pack, rather than purely romantic feelings. By being adaptable in their partnerships, wolves ensure greater chances for successful reproduction and survival for their offspring. Understanding this aspect of wolf behavior helps us admire their resilience and the complexities of their social structures, reminding us that nature often prioritizes practicality over romance. Discover the surprising story of Saint Drogo. This intriguing historical figure is often invoked by those battling feelings of unattractiveness or insecurity about their appearance. Born in the 12th century in what is now Belgium, Drogo's life took a transformative turn after a tragic incident that left him physically scarred. Instead of succumbing to despair, he embraced a life of faith, demonstrating that true beauty comes from inner strength and holiness, not just outer appearances. People prayed to him not just for physical beauty, but for self-acceptance and confidence. His legacy encourages us to focus on cultivating our character and virtues instead of fixating on how we look. Saint Drogo's story is a powerful reminder that everyone has struggles, making him a relatable figure for many seeking solace in their times of doubt. Isn't it inspiring to find strength in something deeper? Hard to believe, but humans can leap further than horses. In the 1968 Olympics, Bob Beamon wowed the world by setting a jaw-dropping long jump record of 8.9 meters. This incredible feat didn't just clinch him the gold medal, it also surpassed the longest recorded jump by a horse by over half a meter. Imagine that, a human athlete out-jumping one of nature's strongest creatures. Beamon's jump was not just a test of physical ability, but also a testament to years of hard work, dedication, and the evolution of training techniques in athletics. At the time, his record seemed so extraordinary that it caught the attention of sports fans everywhere, and it stood as a symbol of human potential. Bob Beamon's achievement inspired countless athletes to push their limits and pursue their dreams in track and field. Who would have thought that a human could outdo a horse in such a powerful display of athleticism? Did you know that Manhattan ants are truly unique? This fascinating ant species has been discovered right in the heart of New York City. Biologists recently identified these ants in a specific area, making them distinct to the bustling urban environment. What's intriguing is how these ants have adapted to city life, thriving in places where many other species might struggle. Their ability to navigate the concrete jungle, find food, and build colonies amid the hustle and bustle of city life showcases nature's resilience. Each colony of Manhattan ants has its own structure and behavior, contributing to the rich tapestry of urban biodiversity. So, next time you're strolling through a park or garden in Manhattan, take a moment to appreciate the tiny workers scurrying around. They are not just any ants, they are a proud part of New York's unique ecological story. Isn't it amazing how life flourishes even in the most unexpected places? Believe it or not, black snow is real in Kuzbas. In southwestern Siberia, a strange phenomenon occurs when coal particles from nearby factories and mines mix with snow, transforming its usual white blanket into a dark, sooty cover. This black snow isn't just a curious sight, it raises significant environmental concerns. When the snow is tainted with coal dust, it changes the local landscape and can severely impact people's health. Breathing in coal particles can lead to respiratory issues and other health problems for those living in Kuzbas. As a result, authorities are stepping in to address this alarming issue, looking for ways to mitigate the effects of industrial pollution on both the environment and public health. They are implementing stricter regulations and promoting cleaner alternatives to coal to combat the impact of climate change. Black snow serves as a stark reminder of how industrial activity can alter natural systems and the urgent need for sustainable practices in our modern world. So how will Kuzbas tackle this unique challenge? Prepare to be amazed by the number 73913. This fascinating number holds the title of the largest known integer with a unique quality. When you remove its digits one by one from the right, every number left behind is a prime number. For instance, if you take away the last digit 3, you're left with 7393913, which is also prime. Keep stripping away digits and you continue to find primes. 739391, 73939, 7393, and even 739, down to just 7. This remarkable property is what mathematicians consider a fascinating exploration in number theory. It highlights the intriguing world of prime numbers, which are numbers greater than 1 that can only be divided by 1 in themselves without producing a fraction. The search for the largest number with such properties opens doors to deeper mathematical puzzles and showcases the beauty found within numbers. Did you know that glass sponges can live 15,000 years? These remarkable marine creatures are not just ancient, they are among the oldest living organisms on our planet. Found on the ocean floor, particularly in deep-sea habitats, glass sponges belong to a fascinating group known as porifera. Unlike many other marine animals, their bodies are made of silica, giving them a glass-like appearance. This unique structure allows them to thrive in harsh environments, where few species can survive. Their long lifespans mean they have witnessed changes in ocean ecosystems that span millennia, making them valuable indicators of environmental health. By studying these sponges, scientists can better understand the impact of climate change and pollution in our oceans. Isn't it amazing that such delicate, beautiful creatures have been around for so long, surviving countless changes in their watery world? Believe it or not, a statue hid a golden surprise. In 1955, while relocating an unassuming 600-year-old plaster Buddha statue in Thailand, workers made a shocking discovery. When the statue was accidentally dropped, its outer layer shattered, revealing a stunning, solid gold Buddha hidden inside. This extraordinary moment highlighted an important lesson. Sometimes what seems ordinary can hide astonishing treasures. The gold Buddha, now known as the Frafuta Mahasawana Patimakorn, sparked excitement and curiosity around the world. People couldn't believe such a magnificent piece was concealed within a simple plaster statue for centuries. This event not only captivated local communities, but also attracted international attention. reminding us of the mysteries that lay beneath the surface of everyday life. It serves as a reminder to look beyond appearances and appreciate the potential for greatness in unexpected places. Here's a wild fact about bank theft. A woman tried to steal from a bank, but surprisingly, she didn't face criminal charges. This unusual scenario raises some interesting questions about the law and human behavior. In many cases, attempting to commit a crime can lead to serious consequences, but in her situation, it seems the legal system found a gray area. Perhaps she was acting out of desperation or misunderstanding, or maybe the authorities decided to focus on preventing future issues rather than punishing her. Each theft attempt has its own story, reflecting how individuals' intentions and circumstances can lead to different legal outcomes. It makes you wonder, how do judges and police determine whether to prosecute someone? Or do they sometimes see more than just the act itself? Society often debates the balance between punishment and understanding, especially in cases like this one. Here's a wild fact about sheep's eyesight. Did you know that sheep have an incredible field of vision of around 300 degrees? This amazing trait comes from their unique eye placement on the sides of their heads. Unlike humans, who have their eyes positioned at the front, allowing for a narrower view, sheep can see almost all around them without needing to turn their heads much at all. This wide-angle sight is crucial for their survival in the wild, as it helps them spot predators from almost any direction. The only blind spot they have is directly behind them, but it's a small price to pay for such exceptional vision. So the next time you see a sheep grazing in a pasture, remember that they might be watching everything around them while appearing calm and relaxed. Did you know astronauts lose bone mass in space? During extended missions in space, astronauts can lose up to 2% of their bone mass. This surprising fact stems from the unique environment of microgravity aboard the International Space Station. In space, the normal forces acting on our bodies, like gravity, are significantly reduced, leading to a lack of stress on the bones. When bones don't bear weight, they begin to lose density, which is particularly concerning for astronauts spending long periods away from Earth. NASA has been studying this phenomenon for years, implementing various countermeasures, such as specialized exercise regimens and nutritional supplements, to help mitigate these effects. Astronauts engage in resistance training for about 2 hours daily to help keep their bones strong and healthy. Despite these efforts, research continues to explore better solutions to protect astronauts' skeletons during future missions, especially with plans for long journeys to Mars. As space exploration advances, understanding and addressing bone health will be crucial for sustaining human life beyond Earth. Surprisingly, it's a fact that blood donors get texts. In Sweden, a unique practice is making a big difference for blood donors. When someone donates blood, they receive a text message letting them know that their precious gift has been used to save a life. This simple act creates a powerful connection between donors and recipients, transforming an abstract concept into a tangible, heartfelt experience. Knowing that their donation has directly helped a patient fosters a sense of appreciation and responsibility among donors, encouraging them to return for future contributions. This innovative approach not only boosts donor morale, but also enhances overall engagement within the community. By keeping donors informed, Sweden has found a way to strengthen relationships and maintain a steady supply of blood, ensuring that hospitals have what they need to help patients in critical situations. How inspiring is it to think that a simple text can make such a big impact? Hard to believe, but Emma Stone has a secret identity. Born as Emily Stone, the talented actress we all admire chose to reinvent herself not because she wanted to hide, but due to a quirky twist of fate. When she began her acting career, her birth name was already registered with the Actors Union, a system that helps protect performers' rights and avoid confusion. Instead of completely changing her name or facing potential complications in her career, Emma opted for a slight tweak. By adopting Emma as her stage name, she maintained a personal connection to her original identity while distinguishing herself in Hollywood. This decision turned out to be a brilliant move, as Emma Stone has since become one of the most celebrated actresses of her generation, winning awards and capturing hearts with her compelling performances. Can you imagine how different her career might have been if she kept the name Emily? What happens when mayonnaise meets ice cream? In 2018, a UK shop made waves by introducing mayonnaise-flavored ice cream, pushing the boundaries of dessert innovation. This unique treat combined the creamy elements of dairy and egg, but reactions were divided. Many customers likened the taste to custard, though they noted it came with trust issues. The surprising mix raised eyebrows as people questioned whether this was genius or just plain weird. Some adventurous foodies were curious enough to take a scoop, while others turned up their noses at the idea. Fascinated diners took to social media to share their experiences, posting both excited reviews and humorous critiques. The shop aimed to challenge conventional flavors and spark conversation, and they certainly succeeded. Would you dare to try this unconventional dessert? With its outlandish flavor profile, mayonnaise ice cream invites both daring adventurers and the cautious to explore the world of flavors like never before. This might surprise you. Ducks are nature's survivors. These incredible birds thrive in various environments, from the freezing Arctic tundras to blazing deserts. Their feathers are not just for show, they are coated with a special oil from a gland located near their tails. This waterproof feature enables ducks to swim in icy waters without getting wet, which is crucial for their survival. Among the many duck species, the northern pintail stands out for its impressive migration journey, traveling thousands of miles between breeding and wintering grounds. They display remarkable resilience, adapting their metabolism and adjusting their blood vessels to withstand bitter cold and avoid frostbite. Each year, these amazing creatures face harsh conditions, yet continue to thrive, showcasing their adaptability and strength in the wild. Isn't it fascinating how nature equips such ordinary-looking birds with extraordinary skills? Here's a wild fact about the Koenigsegg Regera. This high-performance vehicle can reach an astonishing speed of around 248.5 miles per hour in just 22.87 seconds. Imagine the thrill of accelerating in a car that's not just fast, but also showcases cutting-edge technology. The secret behind this impressive speed lies in its powerful 5-liter twin-turbo V8 engine, which teams up with 3 electric motors to create a staggering output of over 100 horsepower. This unique hybrid system allows the Regera to boast both blistering acceleration and remarkable efficiency. Not only does it fly down the track, but it can also come to a complete stop in just 8.62 seconds, proving that speed and control can go hand in hand. Designed for those who crave the ultimate driving experience, the Koenigsegg Regera is a masterpiece of engineering that pushes the limits of what a car can do. Are you ready to buckle up and feel the rush? Believe it or not, a 12-year-old fought in World War I. Sidney Lewis was just a boy when he forged his age to enlist and serve his country. In 1916, during one of the war's most brutal encounters, the Battle of the Somme, he found himself facing a reality few could imagine. At only 13, Sidney marched alongside men much older than himself, confronting the horrors of battle that would shape the course of history. His bravery did not go unnoticed, but it was his mother who ultimately revealed his secret and brought him home. Sidney's story highlights not only the desperation of young soldiers during the Great War, but also the themes of childhood lost too soon and the sacrifices made for country. It makes us think about the impact of war on youth and raises questions about how we honor those who fought, often before they were ready. What can we learn from stories like Sidney's? Have you tried Pepsi-flavored Cheetos yet? This exciting snack has taken Japan by storm, combining the iconic crunch of Cheetos with a fizzy twist of cola flavor. Imagine biting into a cheesy snack where the rich, salty taste meets the sweet, bubbly sensation of Pepsi. This unexpected blend has intrigued many snack lovers, pushing their taste buds to explore new horizons. Initially met with curiosity, these unique chips have quickly gained a following, showing just how adventurous people can be when it comes to flavor combinations. In a culture that thrives on innovative food experiences, Pepsi-flavored Cheetos perfectly encapsulate Japan's playful approach to snacking. So whether you're a fan of classic Cheetos or just love trying unusual treats, These chips promise to be a delightful adventure for your taste buds. Would you dare to try this bold snack blend? Meet the Borneo proboscis monkey, nature's quirky oddball. This fascinating primate is often crowned the title of one of the ugliest animals on Earth, primarily because of its astonishingly large nose, which measures an impressive 18 centimeters. Found in the lush rainforests of Borneo, this unique monkey stands out not just for its looks but also for its intriguing behaviors. With a long, slim body and distinctive facial features, including that oversized nose, the Borneo proboscis monkey is perfectly adapted to its environment. These monkeys spend their days swinging through the trees, foraging for leaves, fruits, and flowers to sustain their diet. Interestingly, the exaggerated nose plays a role beyond mere appearance. It helps them amplify their calls, making communication easier among their troops. Despite their unconventional appearance, these monkeys represent the astonishing diversity of wildlife on our planet. So next time you think about beauty in nature, remember the Borneo proboscis monkey. Could ugly truly be beautiful in its own way? What if I told you gold changed an empire? Mansa Musa, the legendary emperor of Mali, was not just known for his reign, but also for his staggering wealth. During his pilgrimage to Mecca in 1324, Musa traveled with a caravan that included thousands of attendants and camels, carrying an astonishing amount of gold. As he journeyed through cities like Cairo, he generously gave away gold to the less fortunate. This extravagant display of wealth had unexpected consequences. The influx of gold led to a significant devaluation of the currency in places he visited. For years afterward, the economy in these regions struggled due to inflation, proving that generosity could sometimes backfire. Mansa Musa's actions not only highlighted his status as a benevolent ruler, but also illustrated how immense wealth can disrupt economies in surprising ways. Can you imagine how an emperor's wealth could reshape entire communities? Did you know about Italy's sunken village of Caran? In 1950, the village was intentionally flooded to create a reservoir called Lago di Riscia. As the waters rose, Caran vanished beneath the surface, leaving only its charming church steeple peeking out like a ghostly reminder of the past. This transformation turned Caran into a unique underwater site, sparking curiosity and drawing visitors to the area. Today, tourists flock to Lago di Riscia not just to see the elusive steeple, but also to learn about the history of this sunken village. While exploring the surrounding areas, you can enjoy breathtaking landscapes and discover the stories of those who once called Caran home. The sight of the steeple rising from the water is both haunting and beautiful, a symbol of both loss and the resilience of nature. As you stand at the water's edge, you may find yourself pondering what life was like in Caran before it submerged. So if you ever find yourself in Italy, make sure to visit this remarkable piece of history that lies just beneath the surface. Let's explore Doran and Rika's wild sneaker designs. These talented designers have taken sneaker fashion to a whole new level by infusing them with fun and nostalgic themes. Picture a pair of shoes inspired by your favorite snack, Cheetos. The vibrant orange hue and iconic brand logo transform ordinary sneakers into a playful statement piece. Then there's the whimsical touch of Shrek, where the green giant's features brighten up each step you take. Not to forget characters from the beloved anime series Dragon Ball. Fans can now wear their favorite fighters on their feet, showcasing powerful designs inspired by heroic battles. Doran and Rika's creativity pushes boundaries and invites sneaker enthusiasts to express their personality through unique styles. Whether you're a fan of crunchy snacks, animated films, or epic adventures, there's a pair for everyone. These designs not only provide comfort, but also spark conversations and bring smiles to those around you. Why settle for boring shoes when you can have a slice of fun with every step? Guess what really drives the world's priciest pizza? The Louis XIII pizza, which costs a jaw-dropping $12,000, isn't just any ordinary meal. It's an extravagant culinary experience. Prepared by Italian chef Renato Viola right in the customer's home, this pizza features a gourmet combination of exotic ingredients. Imagine indulging in not one, but 3 types of caviar and succulent Mediterranean lobster, all nestled on a perfectly crafted crust. To top it off, this luxurious dish is served with a golden knife, turning slicing into a moment of elegance. This pizza caters to those who appreciate the art of fine dining and are willing to splurge for an unforgettable event. So, what makes this delicacy worth its hefty price tag? It's not just about the delicious toppings, it's about the unique experience and craftsmanship that go into creating a truly lavish dish. Would you spend that much for pizza? Turns out, the truth is that Chiang Mai has a skywalk. This breathtaking structure offers visitors a thrilling view of the stunning peaks of smaller mountains below. Imagine stepping onto a transparent walkway, feeling a rush of excitement as you gaze down at the breathtaking landscape beneath your feet. The skywalk not only provides a unique vantage point to admire nature's beauty, but also fills your heart with a sense of adventure. Whether you're a daring explorer or simply enjoy picturesque views, walking along the skywalk is an unforgettable experience. As you stand high above, the surrounding mountains create a magnificent backdrop, and each step makes you feel like you're floating in the sky. This attraction draws visitors from all over, eager to capture the perfect photo or simply enjoy the exhilarating sensation of being suspended in midair. Will you take a step onto this dazzling glass path? Guess what really drives cartoon character style? It turns out many cartoon characters, especially those from older animations, sport gloves to enhance hand visibility. This quirky trend began in the late 1920s when animators discovered that drawing hands in the same color as a character's body made them blend in and lose their expressive qualities. To solve this dilemma, they decided to use white gloves, which helped the characters' movements pop against their colorful bodies. Iconic figures like Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck became famous for their gloved hands, making it easier for audiences to follow their gestures and emotions. These gloves not only added charm, but also helped convey personality and action in a vibrant and engaging way. It's fascinating how a simple design choice has become an everlasting signature in animation, isn't it? Guess what really drives your oral health? The human mouth is a bustling hub of life, housing more bacteria than there are people on Earth. In fact, there are around 700 different species of bacteria cohabiting in our mouths, with billions of individual bacteria nestled among our teeth, gums, and tongues. While some of these microscopic residents can cause dental problems like cavities and gum disease, many are actually beneficial. They help break down food particles and maintain a balanced environment, safeguarding us against harmful invaders. It's fascinating how our mouths host such a diverse community of bacteria, showing just how interconnected our health is with these tiny organisms. By practicing good oral hygiene, including brushing, flossing, and regular dental checkups, we can support our friendly bacteria while keeping the harmful ones at bay. Isn't it amazing how a few tiny creatures can have such a big impact on our health? Let's uncover the truth about wombat poop. Did you know that wombat feces are cube-shaped? This unique shape isn't just a quirky fact, it's crucial for the wombat's daily life. Wombats are nocturnal herbivores native to Australia, and they produce around 80 to 100 cube-shaped droppings each night. This strange shape prevents the feces from rolling away, allowing wombats to mark their territory effectively. The cubes are formed within the intestines, where the elasticity of the intestinal walls creates pressure that shapes the poop into distinct squares. Scientists believe this helps wombats keep their scent markers in place, attracting potential mates and warning off rivals. So next time you think of wombat droppings, remember they're not just cute. They serve a vital purpose for survival in the wild. Isn't nature fascinating? Turns out the truth is that goths endure heat. A key aspect of goth culture is a unique approach to fashion, heavily centered around dark, dramatic clothing. Despite sweltering summer temperatures, many goths stick to their signature black attire, often made from heavy fabrics. This dedication highlights their commitment to a particular aesthetic that embraces individuality and self-expression. For many in the community, the emphasis on style is more than just clothing. It's a form of art and identity. While this can lead to discomfort on hot days, the experience of wearing Gothic ensembles is often seen as a way to stand out and make a statement. It's fascinating how a passion for style can push people to brave the heat just to feel authentic and true to themselves. So next time you see someone in heavy black clothing during summer, remember the stories of creativity and identity that often lie behind their bold fashion choices. Surprisingly, it's a fact that Optic Japung exists. This unique region was created to ensure fast and effective responses to events, especially before they escalate. Optic Japung plays a vital role in monitoring potential threats and issues, allowing communities to be proactive rather than reactive. For instance, its teams analyze environmental data, weather patterns, and social trends to forecast possible emergencies, like natural disasters or public health crises. By understanding these patterns, residents can prepare in advance, which saves lives and resources. The establishment of Optic Japung reflects humanity's growing awareness of the need to act quickly and smartly in a world full of uncertainties. Imagine a place where alerts can be sent out even before a storm hits. This is that place. With the right technology and strategies, this region exemplifies how we can be better prepared, creating a safer environment for everyone. Are you ready to learn more about its groundbreaking efforts? Did you know about the deadly pool in the Gulf? Hidden deep within the Gulf of Mexico, at an astonishing depth of 3,980 feet, lies a mysterious natural pool that is nothing short of lethal. This unique body of water has a diameter of 98 feet, but what truly sets it apart is its extremely high salinity levels. The salt concentration is so intense that it effectively creates a hostile environment for most living organisms. Any creature that dares to swim into this pool finds itself unable to survive, succumbing to the salt's harsh effects. However, nature still finds a way to adapt. Within this strange ecosystem thrive certain highly resistant bacteria that can endure the challenging conditions. These bacteria play a vital role in the mysterious life cycle of this underwater world, showcasing nature's incredible resilience. Scientists study this extreme habitat not only to learn about life in inhospitable environments, but also to gain insights into potential applications in medicine and biotechnology. What other wonders do the depths of the ocean hold? Prepare to be amazed by Tupac's historic album release. In 1995, Tupac Shakur made headlines as the first U.S. artist to land a Billboard #1 album while in prison. His powerful album, Me Against the World, not only topped the charts, but also connected deeply with listeners everywhere. Released during a challenging time in his life, the album features heartfelt tracks that explore themes of struggle, resilience, and inner conflict. Songs like Dear Mama offered a glimpse into his personal experiences, showing vulnerability that resonated with fans. The unique blend of hip-hop and poetry, combined with his charismatic voice, established Tupac as a cultural icon. Even from behind bars, he proved that creativity knows no boundaries. This breakthrough made waves in the music industry, inspiring countless artists to share their stories without fear. Isn't it fascinating how art can break through barriers like confinement? Did you know ramen can be risky to eat? A fascinating new invention aims to keep foodie enthusiasts safe from hot ramen splashes. This quirky plastic face shield has been designed to protect eaters from burns while they dig into their favorite steamy bowls of noodles. Imagine diving into a flavorful ramen dish only to be greeted by a sudden splash of hot broth. It sounds like a culinary disaster, but this creative solution allows ramen lovers to enjoy their meal without fear. With its transparent design, the face shield makes it easy to see your delicious ramen while snacking freely. As people continue to explore unique and delectable foods, this innovation showcases just how far we'll go to enjoy culinary delights while keeping safety in mind. Who knew that a simple meal could inspire such a clever invention? Ready to try it out and eat without worry? Prepare for the wildest tomato fight of your life. Every August, the small Spanish town of Buñol comes alive with a vibrant festival known as La Tomatina, where thousands of people enthusiastically fling more than 22,000 pounds of ripe tomatoes at each other for a full hour. This colorful event began in 1945 when a playful food fight broke out during a local festival, leading to an unexpected tomato battle in the streets. Ever since, La Tomatina has transformed from a spontaneous skirmish into one of the most beloved and exciting traditions in Spain. Participants, dressed in old clothes and goggles, gather at the town square with excitement and laughter, eagerly waiting for the signal to start the mayhem. Once the tomatoes start flying, the streets turn into a sea of red pulp as everyone joyfully gets messy. Not only does this festival draw locals together, but it also attracts visitors from all over the globe, eager to join in the fun. So if you fancy a unique vacation experience filled with laughter and a bit of chaos, can you imagine yourself in the middle of this unforgettable tomato battle? Ever thought about why some waters glow blue? In certain magical spots like Mosquito Bay in Puerto Rico, a fascinating phenomenon called bioluminescence brings the water to life at night. This glowing spectacle is due to tiny marine microorganisms known as dinoflagellates. These organisms produce light through a chemical reaction, which they often use as a defense mechanism against predators. When the water is disturbed, like when fish swim through or when a paddle strokes the surface, these dinoflagellates light up, creating a breathtaking display of blue light. Imagine walking along the shore and seeing bright trails shimmering in the water. It's like nature's very own light show. Other places across the globe, such as the Bahamas and Vietnam, also showcase this stunning bioluminescence, attracting tourists and adventurers alike. So next time you hear about glowing waters, you'll know it's not magic, it's science. Surprisingly, it's a fact that glass bottles are ancient. Dating back to around 1500 BC, these remarkable creations were originally handcrafted for storing perfumes and medicines in ancient civilizations. Over the centuries, glass bottles evolved through various techniques and styles, reflecting the cultures that produced them. Fast forward to today, modern glass bottles have become staples in our daily lives, holding everything from beverages to sauces. One of the coolest things about glass is that it is fully recyclable. This means we can transform used glass bottles into new ones over and over again without sacrificing their quality. However, there's a catch. If tossed into a landfill, a glass bottle can take up to 1 million years to decompose. So next time you sip from a glass bottle, remember its long history and the importance of recycling. Isn't that fascinating? Did you know water helps create beautiful pearls? The gentle movement of water is essential in the fascinating world of pearl formation. As an oyster or a mollusk unknowingly embraces an irritant, like a grain of sand, it begins to coat it with layers of nacre, the same substance that gives pearls their luster. This delightful dance of water keeps the developing pearl in motion, allowing it to receive an even layer of nacre, which smooths and polishes its surface over time. Without consistent water movement, pearls could end up uneven or even misshapen. Interestingly, these natural gems can vary in size from tiny beads to remarkable orbs, making each pearl unique. Water's role in this magical process highlights the wonders of nature and reminds us of the delicate balance that creates such treasured treasures from the sea. Isn't that amazing? What happens when a hamster drives a truck? In a fascinating experiment, Volvo decided to let a hamster take the wheel of a moving truck. This unique test showcased how even the most unexpected and quirky ideas can lead to remarkable discoveries. The company wanted to demonstrate the reliability and safety of their vehicles, so they set up this entertaining scenario where a small hamster navigated a custom-built course while the truck was in motion. The goal? To highlight the impressive technology in their vehicles that allows for smooth driving, even under unconventional circumstances. As the hamster steered, it showcased the precision of Volvo's engineering, showing that their trucks can handle various situations with ease. The whimsical concept reminds us that creativity is essential in science and technology, and sometimes the oddest experiments can inspire new ideas. The outcome was not only a cute video, but also a message about innovation and the unexpected paths that can lead to great advancements. Who knew a hamster could teach us so much? Did you know sharks have tooth-like skin? Sharks and rays are fascinating creatures, and their skin tells a remarkable story. Instead of having traditional fish scales, They are covered in tiny tooth-like structures called dermal denticles. These unique features not only give the sharks a tough exterior, but also reduce drag as they swim, making them some of the fastest and most efficient swimmers in the ocean. Imagine gliding through the water with ease, slicing through like a hot knife through butter. But that's not all. Early humans recognized the special qualities of shark skin. They actually used it as sandpaper for polishing wood, demonstrating just how practical and versatile these evolutionary adaptations can be. So the next time you spot a shark fin gliding in the waves, remember that there's more beneath the surface than meets the eye. These magnificent animals have evolved to thrive in their marine environments, showcasing nature's brilliant designs. Isn't it amazing how evolution shapes these incredible swimmers? Why exactly does Sarigama connect music and planets? Ancient musicians held a fascinating belief. Each note of the Sarigama scale was linked to a different planet in our solar system. This unique system suggests that music isn't just a form of art, but also a cosmic force. The 7 notes of the Sarigama scale, Sa, Re, Ga, Ma, Pa, Da, Ni, were thought to resonate with celestial bodies like the sun and moon. Musicians felt that singing off-key could disrupt the harmony of these cosmic energies, potentially leading to chaos in the universe. Imagine the responsibility and pressure on singers to stay in perfect tune. This idea reflects the deep connection many cultures have between music, spirituality, and the mysteries of the cosmos. It invites us to appreciate music not just as entertainment, but as a powerful universal language linking us to the very fabric of the universe. Could your next song invite a little celestial magic? Why exactly do we leave cookies for Santa? This delightful tradition comes from an old Dutch custom where children would leave food and drinks for St. Nicholas on his feast day, December 6th. In the Netherlands, it was a way of showing gratitude and respect, hoping to gain St. Nicholas's favor. As Dutch immigrants settled in America, they brought this heartfelt practice with them. Over time, it evolved into the charming ritual we know today of leaving milk and cookies for Santa Claus on Christmas Eve. The idea is not just about delicious treats, it embodies the spirit of giving and kindness during the holiday season. Kids excitedly place their cookies and a glass of milk by the fireplace, believing Santa enjoys these goodies after a long night of delivering gifts. This simple act creates unforgettable moments of joy, anticipation, and a sprinkle of magic for families around the world. So next time you set out cookies, think about how this tradition connects us to history. Hard to believe bears can be filmed safely. For years, National Geographic and BBC cameramen have employed special cages to safely observe bears in their natural habitats. These cleverly designed cages allow filmmakers to get up close to wildlife without posing a threat to either the animals or themselves. Picture this. A mother bear and her playful cubs are caught on camera, their antics unfolding in breathtaking detail. The cages keep the crew at a safe distance while providing a window into the bears' daily lives, from nursing to teaching their young how to forage. This unique filming method not only captures stunning footage, but also enhances our understanding of bear behavior and ecology. By using these cages, filmmakers can minimize stress on the animals and ensure their safety. Observing how a mother bear interacts with her cubs teaches us valuable lessons about wildlife parenting and the bonds that form in nature. So next time you watch a wildlife documentary, remember the incredible lengths taken to film these amazing creatures in a safe and respectful way. What do you think about this innovative approach? This might surprise you: cannibalism in 17th century Russia? During a horrific famine in the 17th century, the desperation of the Russian people reached alarming levels. Food shortages made survival a daily struggle, and reports of extreme measures emerged, including the grim act of cannibalism. Officials were forced to intervene, issuing warnings against eating family members, reminding citizens of moral boundaries in these desperate times. Such drastic responses underline how a community can become unraveled when faced with unimaginable hardships. These historical accounts remind us that in times of crisis, people often confront moral dilemmas that they never thought possible. While it's difficult to envision the depths of despair that drove individuals to such acts, This chapter of Russian history serves as a stark reminder of the dire consequences of famine and the human spirit's resilience. What would you do if survival was at stake? Most people don't know this about German soldiers. During World War I and World War II, German soldiers faced incredible challenges that shaped their experiences and perspectives. These men were not just fighting for their country, they were caught in a whirlwind of conflict marked by harsh conditions and moral dilemmas. As they endured the stress of combat, many felt immense pressure from their superiors, while also grappling with the realities of war, including loss and camaraderie. The intense environments often forced them to make split-second decisions that could mean life or death. Those who survived returned home, carrying not only physical scars, but also deep psychological wounds, effects that can last a lifetime. Examining their experiences helps us understand the broader human cost of war, reminding us that behind every soldier's uniform is a story of struggle, sacrifice, and sometimes regret. As we reflect on these stories, we must ask ourselves, what can we learn from their experiences to prevent future conflicts? What if I told you celery burns more calories than it provides? This crunchy vegetable is not just a snack, it's a negative calorie food. Celery is made up of about 95% water, making it super low in calories, with just 16 calories in a whole cup. However, the digestion process of celery requires more energy than the calories it delivers. In fact, your body uses up to 20 calories just to process a cup of raw celery. This means eating celery could help burn more energy than you consume, appealing to health enthusiasts and those watching their weight. It's perfect for munching on while watching a movie or as part of a vibrant salad, packed with fiber and nutrients. Plus, it's a great source of antioxidants and vitamins. So next time you enjoy that crunchy stalk, remember that you might actually be helping your body burn calories. How cool is that? Hard to believe, but Christmas had a rocky start. In 1836, Alabama became the first state in the United States to officially recognize Christmas as a holiday. While this marked a significant turning point, it took over 70 years for the celebration to spread across the country. Oklahoma was the last state to join in, finally declaring Christmas a public holiday in 1907. Before this formal recognition, Christmas festivities were a mix of traditions brought over by European immigrants. These influences created a colorful tapestry of customs, from hearty meals to various decorations. As the holiday evolved, it became a reflection of America's rich cultural and religious diversity. By the time it was celebrated nationwide, Christmas transformed into a cherished occasion filled with family gatherings, extravagant feasting, and the joy of gift-giving. Have you ever wondered how these early traditions shaped the Christmas we know today? Here's a wild fact about the C-5M supergalaxy. This impressive aircraft is one of the largest cargo planes in the world, boasting an incredible ability to transport massive loads. It can easily carry 2 M1 Abrams tanks or up to 6 Black Hawk helicopters, making it essential for military operations and humanitarian missions alike. With its enormous wingspan and advanced technology, the C-5M supergalaxy stands out as a key player in the U.S. Air Transport Force. Imagine the logistical challenges of moving heavy equipment across the globe. This cargo plane simplifies that task. It showcases American ingenuity in aviation and emphasizes the importance of being equipped for rapid response in times of need. Its versatility means it can deliver critical supplies and support to areas affected by disasters, as well as transport vital military assets. With capabilities like these, it's no wonder the C-5M is often called upon for some of the most demanding missions around the globe. How does this massive plane manage to fly with such heavy loads? Believe it or not, bonobos may hold the key to peace. These fascinating apes live in a society that thrives on cooperation rather than conflict. Bonobos, known for their peaceful nature, primarily resolve disputes through social bonding, sharing, and affection. In their world, females play a vital role. They lead social groups and maintain harmony among members. Unlike many other animals, bonobos use touch, grooming, and food sharing to strengthen relationships and diffuse tension. This unique approach helps prevent aggression, making their communities stable and supportive. Researchers are intrigued by bonobos because their behavior challenges our understanding of primate societies and conflict resolution. By studying bonobos, we may learn valuable lessons about empathy and cooperation that could apply to human societies. So could observing these clever apes help us tackle social issues in our world today? Believe it or not, cereals are linked to a goddess. The term cereal actually comes from Ceres, which pays homage to Ceres, the Roman goddess of agriculture and grain. This fascinating connection isn't just random. It highlights the importance of grains in our diets, especially during breakfast. In the late 19th century, when processed grain products became popular, this connection to Ceres became even more relevant. People started to value cereals not just as food, but as a significant part of their daily routines. Breakfast cereals like cornflakes and oats helped families start their day with energy and nutrients. So the next time you pour a bowl of your favorite cereal, remember that you're partaking in a tradition that honors the goddess of grain, showing just how intertwined our food history is with mythology and agriculture. Isn't it amazing how ancient culture still influences what we eat today? Surprisingly, sounds shape our language and thoughts. A fascinating study analyzing 2/3 of the world's languages showed that humans often use strikingly similar sounds for common objects and concepts. This suggests that there might be a universal connection between certain sounds and their meanings. For example, many languages use similar syllables to represent things like mother or water. This phenomenon, known as sound symbolism, indicates that our brains may be hardwired to associate specific sounds with certain ideas. Imagine how this could influence our understanding and communication. As languages evolve, these connections help people convey shared experiences and feelings, bridging gaps across cultures. The study provides insight into the deeper links between language and cognition, inviting us to explore how our spoken words shape our perceptions of the world around us. Did you know about the spur-winged goose's toxic secret? This fascinating bird, native to sub-Saharan Africa, has developed an unusual defense mechanism through its diet. The spur-winged goose primarily feasts on blister beetles, which are notorious for their toxic properties. Because of this diet, the goose's flesh becomes poisonous, making it dangerous for anyone who attempts to eat it. Consuming this bird can lead to severe illnesses, and the toxins can linger in its tissues, posing serious health risks. In areas where these geese are found, locals are well aware of this hazard and wisely avoid eating them. It's an incredible example of nature's adaptations, showing how one species can become toxic by simply incorporating another dangerous species into its diet. Isn't it amazing how evolution works in the wild, creating such surprising twists in the animal kingdom? Did you know persistence hunting is a survival art? This unique hunting technique, practiced by the San people of Southern Africa, showcases their incredible endurance and deep understanding of nature. Instead of relying on speed and modern technology, the San hunters would track animals like wildebeest and kudu over long distances. They would subtly chase their prey for hours, using their knowledge of the animal's behavior and the landscape to their advantage. As the animals became exhausted, the San maintained a steady pace, often running during the hottest parts of the day when their quarry was most vulnerable. This method doesn't just highlight physical stamina, it reflects the San's rich cultural heritage, passed down through generations. Persistence hunting also illustrates the intricate balance between humans and wildlife, proving that sometimes patience and strategy outweigh brute force in the wild. Guess what really drives global temperatures down? The eruption of Mount Tambora in Indonesia in 1815 was a game-changer for our planet. This massive volcanic explosion shot so much ash and gases into the atmosphere that it blocked sunlight for an entire year. As a result, 1816 became known as the year without a summer. Crops failed across the northern hemisphere, leading to food shortages and famine in many regions. It was a time of hardship as people struggled with the unexpected cold and the heartbreaking loss of harvests. The drop in temperature was felt as far away as Europe and North America, highlighting how interconnected our climate can be. Scientists today still study this event to understand the effects of volcanic eruptions on the climate, helping us prepare for future changes in our environment. How amazing and terrifying is nature's power to affect the entire globe. Incredible balance. How nature keeps flies in check. This rapid multiplication of insect populations, particularly flies, can be astonishing at first glance. Picture a tiny fly capable of producing hundreds of offspring in just a few weeks. If left unchecked, these populations can spiral out of control, leading to potential problems for humans and ecosystems. Fortunately, help is at hand. Natural predators like spiders, various bird species, and even amphibians feast on these pesky insects. This predator-prey relationship plays a crucial role in regulating fly numbers, ensuring that the balance of our ecosystems is maintained. Without these hungry hunters, we might find ourselves overwhelmed by irritating flies buzzing around. So the next time you see a spider spinning its web or a bird swooping down, remember that they are pivotal in keeping nature and us in balance. Is La Paz, Bolivia, really the highest capital city? Situated high in the Andes Mountains, La Paz boasts an impressive altitude of over 3,600 meters, about 1,180 feet, above sea level. This unique location not only makes it the highest capital, but also offers breathtaking views and a fascinating climate. Visitors to La Paz might experience a bit of altitude sickness as their bodies adjust to the thin air, which contains less oxygen than at sea level. The city is known for its vibrant culture, including colorful markets and traditional music. Interestingly, the altitude also influences the local lifestyle, with many residents adapting to the conditions that come with living in such a lofty place. Given its elevation, La Paz experiences cooler weather year-round, with unique weather patterns that can change quickly. For travelers and adventurers, La Paz is a gratifying destination that combines stunning scenery with rich history and culture. So whether you're wandering its winding streets or enjoying a meal with a view, La Paz's heights are sure to leave a lasting impression. Hard to believe, but Louis Armstrong had tough lips. The legendary jazz musician was known for his incredible trumpet skills, but few realize he faced a unique challenge. His lips developed callous tissue due to his constant playing. Imagine the sheer number of notes he played. To maintain his iconic sound, Armstrong resorted to an unusual method. He would carefully remove the tough skin with a razor blade. This commitment to his craft not only shaped his remarkable musical style, but also revealed the lengths artists go to perfect their art. Armstrong's dedication to the trumpet exemplifies the spirit of jazz and showcases the personal sacrifices musicians sometimes make. Even with these intense practices, he managed to create a timeless legacy, becoming one of the most influential figures in music history. Have you ever wondered what musicians endure for their passion? Unlock the secret to 123 days of meditation. In 2008, Buddhist monk Joa Thung Thich Thante achieved an extraordinary feat by setting a world record for continuous meditation, lasting a remarkable 123 days. This incredible accomplishment took place in a serene temple in Thailand, where the monk dedicated himself entirely to meditation, focusing on deep mindfulness and spiritual enlightenment. While most of us find it challenging to sit still for just a few minutes, Joa's journey involved hours of unwavering concentration each day, showcasing his mental and physical resilience. The process was not merely about enduring. It included a carefully structured routine of meditation sessions, regular meals, and minimal distractions. His astonishing record has inspired many to explore meditation as a path to personal growth and self-discovery. Imagine the peace and clarity of mind one could achieve through such dedication. What lessons can we learn from Joa's commitment to meditation? His achievement reminds us of the power of focus and the potential within us all to reach incredible depths of stillness. Have you ever tasted Titanic's lost wine? In a stunning auction, a bottle of wine from the infamous wreck of the Titanic sold for a jaw-dropping $1.4 million. This extraordinary piece of history not only intrigues collectors and wine enthusiasts, but also raises questions about what it might have tasted like and the story behind it. The bottle, believed to be a fine vintage from the year 1900, was part of a collection intended for the ship's first-class passengers. As the Titanic sank in 1912, it took with it countless treasures, and this rare bottle somehow survived the icy depths of the Atlantic Ocean for over a century. When it was recovered, it sparked curiosity about the historical significance of wine during that era and the luxurious lifestyle of those on board. While we might never sip this vintage drop, it symbolizes a moment in time, encapsulating the lavishness of early 20th century living and the tragic fate of the Titanic. Imagine raising a glass to toast not just the wine, but the stories etched in the ship's haunted legacy. Did you know that a jockey won after dying? This incredible story revolves around Frank Hayes, who made history at Belmont Park in 1923. During the race, Hayes suffered a heart attack, but somehow continued to ride, crossing the finish line first. His horse, Sweet Kiss, carried him to victory. But when the crowd celebrated, they quickly realized something was amiss. Hayes had passed away mid-race, making this a somber yet remarkable moment in horse racing history. His unexpected victory is often remembered as a bittersweet triumph, highlighting the fierce determination of both horse and rider. This unusual event reminds us that sports can sometimes blur the lines between life and death, raising questions about the nature of competition and resilience. Frank Hayes was laid to rest in 1930, but his legacy lives on, forever etched in the annals of Belmont Park. What do you think about such a bizarre outcome? Ever thought about why a car sold for $111,000? The low-res car, auctioned in 2021, is more like a piece of art than a practical vehicle. Designed by Remdi Koolhaas for the footwear brand United Nude, this unique automobile is a low-polygon version of the iconic Lamborghini Countach. With its futuristic design, it catches the eye and challenges our perceptions of what a car can be. This car is not built for speed, reaching only about 31 miles per hour, and it's not even street legal. Yet despite these limitations, it has found a place in museums and music videos, showcasing the fascinating blend of automotive design and conceptual art. It serves as a stunning reminder of how creativity can reshape our understanding of vehicles, combining aesthetics with innovative thinking. What do you think? Is it still a car or is it pure art? Is it really true that oarworms live in us? The oarworm, measuring only about 3 millimeters long, is astonishingly one of the tiniest organisms found within the human body. These minuscule creatures usually make their home in the intestines, where they can coexist with us without causing harm. Oarworms belong to a group called nematodes and play a role in helping break down food, contributing to our digestion. Most people might not ever notice their presence, as they are so small and blend into the vast ecosystem of our gut. Researchers have discovered that these tiny organisms can adapt to their host's environment, making them fascinating subjects for scientific study. While the thought of having such little guests inside us may seem strange, these creatures illustrate the incredible complexity of our bodies and the multitude of life forms they can support. Isn't nature full of surprising connections? Can you imagine 6,500 languages around us? Today, around the globe, there are about 6,500 languages spoken, each with its unique sounds and stories. Sadly, nearly 2,000 of these languages are classified as endangered, meaning fewer than 1,000 speakers are left. This decline is often due to younger generations turning to dominant languages like English, Spanish, or Mandarin, which makes communication easier in our interconnected world. As a result, ancestral languages may fade away, taking with them rich histories, cultural identities, and cherished traditions. When a language dies, it's not just words that vanish. Entire ways of thinking and viewing the world disappear too. Efforts are underway to revitalize endangered languages through education and community programs. How can we work together to celebrate and preserve the beautiful diversity of languages that enrich our planet? Have you ever wondered why shorter work weeks boost productivity? In 2019, Microsoft tried something groundbreaking in Japan, a 4-day work week during August. This change was not just a leap into the unknown, it delivered impressive results. Employees reported feeling more energized and focused, leading to a remarkable 40% increase in productivity. This surge was measured by sales per employee compared to the same period the previous year. It seems that by giving workers an extra day off, Microsoft unlocked a new level of creativity and efficiency. The idea behind this experiment was simple. Happier employees are more productive. By reducing work hours while maintaining the same pay, the company aimed to strike a balance that benefits both staff and the business. Can other companies learn from Microsoft's success and explore similar models to enhance worker satisfaction and output? Ever thought about fuel extraction breakthroughs? Researchers are diving into exciting new methods of obtaining fuel from various sources. Recently, experiments have revealed that it's possible to extract fuel from unexpected materials, pushing the boundaries of energy production and resource management. For instance, scientists are exploring ways to transform organic waste, like food scraps and agricultural residues, into usable energy. This not only helps reduce waste, but also provides a sustainable fuel source, which is crucial as we face growing energy demands. Additionally, advancements in technology are making these processes more efficient and cost-effective. Imagine a world where what we throw away fuels our cars and heats our homes. By harnessing alternative sources for fuel, we can take significant steps toward a greener future, reducing our reliance on fossil fuels. These developments are not just innovative, they're vital in the fight against climate change. So what does the future hold for fuel extraction? In a world where energy sustainability is key, these breakthroughs could change everything. What if I told you sharing videos can spark curiosity? When you find an intriguing video about science, history, or nature, sharing it with your friends can open up a world of exploration. For instance, if your buddies are curious about space, sending them an exciting video about the latest Mars rover can lead to hours of discussion and learning. Engaging with friends in this way not only enhances their understanding, but also makes the experience more enjoyable. As you all watch and talk about it together, different perspectives emerge, helping everyone think deeper about the subject. The best part? It's easy to share a link through social media or messaging apps. So next time you come across a fascinating video, think about how you can share that spark of curiosity with those around you. After all, learning becomes even more fun when it's a group adventure. You might be shocked to learn about seconds. Did you know there are exactly 31,956,926 seconds in a single year? This impressive figure is not just a random number, it's the result of our Earth's journey around the sun and the structure of our calendar. Each year, we divide time into hours, minutes, and seconds, with 1 minute holding 60 seconds and 1 hour containing 60 minutes. This organization helps us keep track of time. But have you ever thought about how meticulous the calculations must be? Leap years, for example, add an extra day every 4 years to keep our calendars aligned with Earth's orbit. Without this precise measurement, our seasons would drift over time, making celebrations and natural cycles inconsistent. So every time you check the clock, remember the intricate calculations that allow us to measure time accurately. Surprisingly, Belphegor's prime hides a dark secret. This intriguing number is not just any prime, it's a palindromic one, meaning it reads the same backward and forward. What makes it even more fascinating is its distinctive structure, featuring the famous number 666 right at the center, with 13 zeros neatly placed on either side. Named after Belphegor, a demon linked to sloth, this number weaves together themes of mathematics and mythology. Mathematicians love studying unique numbers like this because they challenge our understanding and push the boundaries of number theory. Palindromic primes are rare, so Belphegor's prime stands out even more. Why does a number associated with idleness spark such interest? Perhaps it's the blend of mathematics with a touch of mystery that keeps us curious. Dive into this world of numbers and explore what other secrets they may hold. What if I told you about lobotomies and aegis moniz? In the 1930s, the world of mental health took a controversial turn when Portuguese neurologist Aegis Moniz introduced the lobotomy procedure. Moniz believed that cutting connections between the frontal lobe and other parts of the brain could reset it, potentially easing severe mental disorders. This bold approach was thought to help patients suffering from conditions like depression and schizophrenia by alleviating the symptoms that tormented them. By 1949, his groundbreaking work earned him the Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine, sparking debate and interest across the medical community. However, lobotomies often led to severe side effects, such as personality changes and cognitive impairment, raising ethical questions about the treatment. Today, while we recognize the historical significance of Moniz's work, modern psychiatry focuses on more refined and humane methods to support those in need. Prepare to be amazed by Pumbaa's groundbreaking moment. When Disney created Pumbaa, the lovable warthog from The Lion King, they took a bold step into uncharted territory. Pumbaa not only brought laughter with his quirky personality, but also became the first Disney character ever to fart on screen. This unexpected moment broke traditional norms of animated films, where such humor was considered too crude. Instead, it injected authenticity and relatability into the animation, showing that characters could be funny and imperfect, just like us. Pumbaa's iconic flatulence isn't just a gag, it's a reflection of the lighthearted spirit that defines The Lion King. By embracing such silliness, Disney set a precedent for more realistic and comical portrayals in animated films. Who would have thought that a little gas could leave a big mark in the animation world? Let's uncover the truth about beer brewing water. Did you know that calcium is vital for crafting delicious beer? In the brewing process, calcium plays multiple roles that are crucial to the end product. First, it helps maintain the optimal pH levels, which are necessary for enzymes to work effectively during mashing. These enzymes break down the grains, ensuring that the sugars needed for fermentation are released. Secondly, calcium assists in clarifying proteins, which leads to a cleaner and clearer beer. If proteins remain in the brew, they can create an unappealing haze. Finally, calcium aids yeast settlement, which is the process that helps yeast drop out of suspension after fermentation. This results in a smoother beer with better flavor. This is why many famous beer regions, like Germany and Belgium, often boast naturally hard, calcium-rich water. The right balance of calcium not only enhances flavor, but also influences the beer's overall quality. Isn't it fascinating how something as simple as water can make such a big difference in your favorite drink? Believe it or not, Greece paid people to retire early. In an unusual move, Greece offered financial incentives for individuals to leave their jobs in their 30s, especially in hazardous occupations like hairdressing. The government aimed to protect workers from dangerous conditions, but this policy led to significant economic issues. While it intended to support employees, the combination of early retirements and tax evasion created a shaky financial situation. Many people who benefited from these incentives didn't always contribute fairly to the tax system, leading to a loss of revenue for the government. Moreover, with fewer workers contributing to the economy, Greece faced challenges in sustaining its public services and benefits. The early retirement trend highlights the delicate balance between protecting workers and maintaining economic stability. How did such an ambitious policy impact the lives of everyday Greeks? Let's uncover the truth about Monrovia. This vibrant city is not just any place, it serves as the capital of Liberia and has a unique historical connection to the United States. Named after President James Monroe, Monrovia tells a fascinating story of political influence on global geography. When freed American slaves migrated to Africa in the early 19th century, they founded this city in 1822 as a home away from home. Monroe saw this as a way to help these individuals, leading to a deep connection between the two nations that persists to this day. Visitors flock to Monrovia for its rich culture, blending African traditions with American styles. The bustling markets, beautiful beaches, and lively music scenes invite exploration. So whether you're interested in history or just want to soak up the local vibe, Monrovia offers a unique glimpse into the past and a bright future. What will you discover in this lively capital?